Everyone, and welcome to today's Expert Edge Masterclass. Here to introduce our expert for today, Mr. Kogara Surendra Reddy, a certified Google Workspace expert and an experienced corporate trainer with over 16 years of experience. Mr. Reddy has trained more than 12,500 professionals across 180 plus batches, helping them master workspace tools to enhance productivity and collaboration. Known for making complex tools easy to understand, he has worked with top organizations to empower individuals and teams with practical skills for everyday success. So, before we start the session, audience, we request you to write your queries in Q&A section. We'll be addressing them at the end of the session. So, let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Reddy as we begin today's session. Hello, sir. How are you? Over to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Shubhangi. Very good evening, everyone. So let me share my screen. Thank you very much for the introduction, Shubhangi. Let's get started. So what we are going to cover? So we are going to cover Microsoft PowerPoint with AI, how we can use AI tools effectively to create any PowerPoint presentation. There are built-in AI functionalities which are available in Office 365, which we are going to explore. So little brief, I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. So I have been delivering sessions from last 7+ years. Uh, that's about me. So these are all the companies or institutions where I have been delivering sessions. Most of them are repetitive clients. Let us move on. Microsoft PowerPoint. So what we are going to cover in this 1 hour webinar, first 45 minutes I'm going to cover. I have few slides. I'll just walk you through, then I'll get into the live demonstration in PowerPoint, how we can use AI tools to make or create brilliant presentation less than 5 or 7 minutes, I would say. Okay, so introduction to PowerPoint and enhancing presentation with AI tools and advanced PowerPoint features, what we are going to cover, and what are all the best practices, and introduction to PowerPoint Office 365. There are many new features which are available in Office 365, what we are going to cover, and advanced presentation tools. Okay, so simple question. If we see what is PowerPoint, so if you ask anyone, they'll say that it is a presentation software. Now, what are all the modalities of PowerPoint, uh, which is PowerPoint software, or which is available in, which is Microsoft Office? It's one of the tool in Microsoft Office suite. So which is available in Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android, and also available in PowerPoint Online. So before Office 365, if you have to use PowerPoint or Excel or Word, you must have installed software in either your laptop or any of your gadget. Then only we would be able to use it. Now with the Office 365, it is not necessary you should have installed software, but you can also use web version, that is PowerPoint Online. You just have to have licensing license subscription. You can log in and start using the web version as well. Now what are all the alternatives of Microsoft PowerPoint? If you see, there are various other tools came in, which are, I would say, better than, some of them are better than Microsoft PowerPoint. But why people still prefer to use Microsoft PowerPoint? If you see Microsoft market cap, it's like almost 94%. So because this comes as a package, so Microsoft Office suite, so Microsoft selling as a suite. So it is along with Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, Teams, OneDrive. This is also one of the tool. It comes as a package, and it is very cost effective also when you compare with alternatives of Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, where do we use PowerPoint mostly? So mostly we use PowerPoint for business presentations and pitch decks and marketing, sales, HR plans, when you want to prepare, when you want to market some of your products, or if you wanted to sell some products, we use PowerPoint presentations. And project briefs and timelines, when you are working on some particular project, if you wanted to give brief about that project, or if you wanted to give some timelines on that project to your stakeholders, we can prepare PowerPoint presentation. And induction to the new employees. Whenever we have employees join in any company, so there will be induction, so where they company prepares some PowerPoint slides and about their company, what and all they are going to do for various departments, what is our overview of the company. There also we use PowerPoint presentation. And seminars and educational classes, yes, we do use PowerPoint presentations for if you wanted to deliver any seminar or if you wanted to deliver some educational classes. And professional portfolio of photos or designs, yes, we do use PowerPoint presentations for preparing some personal or professional portfolio photos or various designs. For example, if someone is starting some boutique, okay, if they wanted to have a multiple designs. Now in the olden days they used to have all big books, and all those designs they used to print it in the thick papers and maintain all those books. Now those days are gone. Just they'll have either some gadget or tablet or tab or whatever it is, they would have prepared in the PowerPoint slide deck. They'll show all the designs. In case if they want to make any changes, they can easily quickly make it and show it to the customers. And presentations of a research summary, if someone is pursuing the PhD or doctorate, if they would like to submit their research summary, they can also use presentations for special occasions. Yes, not only for business purpose, we do use PowerPoint presentations for special occasions. Like let us say I'm celebrating my 10th wedding anniversary or birthday or any events. So let us say what is the anniversary and annual day we are celebrating. Yes, we can also use PowerPoint presentation. We can put all of our videos, any photos or anything, we use PowerPoint. These are all the some of the best uses where we use Microsoft PowerPoint mainly. Now, what are all the advantages of using AI in PowerPoint presentation or AI PPT generator? So obviously, if we talk about automate content creation, yes, most of the times content which we want to create, we can automate. We just have to give topic that will create the content for us. And effortless data visualization, when you want to create visualizations, we no need to go and search for the particular visual and bring it and arrange it or no. So our AI will read the data and understand the data which is relevant for that, it will generate the respective visuals. So I will show that how it is going to generate and save valuable time. Yes, in the traditional way, if we have to create a PowerPoint presentation, so if it is taking 2 hours, 3 hours, or maybe I would say sometimes half a day or full day, depends on the content or number of slides you want to create it. But using AI, yes, you can save a lot of time. Maybe I would say you can create any PowerPoint presentation in minutes using AI tools. And easy import options, yes, we do have various other features where we can import data from various sources like Word document or text file or HTML. How we can get data from various other sources and create a PowerPoint presentation. And complete customization, yes, based on your requirement you can customize the anything for that matter. And boost engagements, always if you are using PowerPoint AI PPT generated, yes, and enhanced efficiency for all of us, yes, definitely we can enhance. And all these are all the main advantages of using AI in PowerPoint. Okay, now let us get into the what are all the different parts of PowerPoint window. If you take here the left side, we have home, insert, we call them as a ribbons, and within the ribbon we have a command group name, and within the group name we'll have a commands. So these are all the various parts of PowerPoint window. If you see here, we have comments, notes, and status bar we have, and slide area we call it, title bar we have, quick access toolbar here left side we have. And these are like a slides, how many slides we have, 2 of 9. Okay, so all these we have zoom in, zoom out, scroll bar, control buttons, we have various parts of the window. Now when we prepare any presentation, any PowerPoint presentation, yes, we do make sure first introduce yourself, who you are, and what is an agenda, what you are going to cover, and a clear roadmap. Yes, what are all the points or what are all the topics we are going to cover in this presentation. And engaging visuals, obviously if we have to get attention of the your participants or viewers, obviously we should use more engaging visuals. And key takeaways from this presentation and conclusion and thanking. So when we prepare any PowerPoint presentation, make sure that these points are followed. Okay, now let us get into the live demonstration of PowerPoint presentation. And here I'm not going to teach it in a traditional way how we prepare. I'm going to teach it how we can use AI tools effectively to create brilliant presentation in minutes, I would say. Now I'll just click on Control N. Once I click on Control N, again the AI tools, mainly we can use ChatGPT or Copilot as a open AI or anything for that matter. We do have integrated Copilot as well. So integrated Copilot is licensing is bit expensive. If you have it, this here you will get this command here, so you can use integrated Copilot as well. I will show integrated Copilot as well. And before that, we will have to choose one topic to prepare. Now I'm going to choose any topic, any general topic. If you have anything in mind, very much appreciated if you can comment in the chat box. I will choose the topic. So let me,
So please ignore that comment.
yeah. So environment, yeah, I got a first comment. So environment, I would like to crypto protocol, maybe something relating to the hot topic. Anyone can ping in the chat box. I'll choose the topic. I will ask ChatGPT or Copilot. Then we are going to create 10 slides. How we can import. So organic cafe. Okay, I think this is interesting topic. Let me choose this organic cafe. Now I have opened ChatGPT. I have also opened Copilot as a open AI. Now I will use ChatGPT or I can use both are same. Anything you can use here. Understand the process how we can create it. But most of the corporates not allowed to use the ChatGPT because it is a third party. Your data might be shared with third party. But which is Copilot is from Microsoft. Yes, it is a trusted one. You can still go ahead and use it. Now create 10 slides PowerPoint presentation on organic cafe. Okay, so I'm just giving a prompt. Click on enter. Now it will create a outline. Can you see here? It is creating outline. So it takes less than a minute. So all our outline is created. Okay, now so how do we import this? Can I import as it is? No. So what we will do, we'll copy this content to the Word document. From Word document, how can we create or how can we import this data to the slides? That is something I am going to show. So most of the times we will have data ready and we will end up spending lot of time on copy pasting data from either Word document or various other sources. Now I am going to create Word document. I will make this as outline, okay, or environment. Okay, so I am creating a Word document. Let me copy paste this data. So once I copy paste this data, so I cannot just import this data to my slides as it is. So we have to create an outline. So how do we create outline? Now if you see here, if you want to insert a new slides, you can insert it and create it. But when we go here, there is an option called slides from outline. So from here we can import the Word document to PowerPoint slides. Now if I try to import as it is this Word document, my PowerPoint will not understand which data should go to which slide. So that is the reason we have to create an outline. So how do we create outline? I'll just go to view. Under view there is an option called outline. So I'll just click on outline. Now if you see here, what is the main heading of this slide and sub the content of this slide, so it will not understand. What we will do, we'll make this as a level 2. Level 2 means the body of the slide, and we will make level 1. Now which are all the slide headings I want? Level 1. So you can also click shift tab. Now since I do not want slide numbers, I will take out. Okay, so this one I would say organic cafe is the my topic. Okay, organic cafe. Let me make it bold here. Now whichever the colors you want, you can make it, and if you do not want colors and font style, font size, everything, you can make it here itself before you import data. The beauty of this, once you import data, it will import it as uniformly, and you can quickly make your PowerPoint presentation using AI tools if you have content already available. So I'm making level 1 and level 2. Level 1 will be the slide heading, and level 2 will be the content of the slide. Okay, let me call to action. Now if you see here, I have created an outline, so I just took simple slides. So here, understand the logic how I am going to import. Now don't keep it open. So once you create an outline, you have to close your Word document. Now I'll go to my PowerPoint. Under PowerPoint, there is an option called slides from outline. Now I'm going to choose the slides from outline. So where I have created and saved my outline. So here is the, sorry, this should be cafe, right? So organic cafe. Okay, I'm just renaming. I'm importing my data from Word document to PowerPoint slides. So it takes few seconds. Now if you see here, let me remove this. Now all the 10 slides, whatever the 10 slides I have created, if you see here, my entire data got imported from Word document to PowerPoint slides. Okay, now before we get into the, it is a plain text which we have created outline using Copilot as a OpenAI, and we have created outline in the Word document and imported this to the slides. Now how can we create or make my slides more beautiful? So there is a built-in AI functionality called designer. This feature is available only in Office 365. Now how can we make use of it to design my slides? If you see here, all slides are plain text. Now let me click on designer. So when I click on designer, what happens, it will read your data, understands your data, and it will give designs, various designs it will show you. Now if you see here, it is creating various designs. If you want to see more designs also, more design ideas also, it will create it. Now I'll explain you in a simple manner how it will work, on what basis it will work. Let me insert one slide. Now I'll choose the simple example, types of residents. I'm just typing, I'll say home, hotel, hostel, guest house. Here understand. Now I'll just click on designer. So if you see here, so designer tool, which is built-in AI functionality, if you want to use, you should be connected to the internet, and this feature is available only in Office 365. Now if you see here, home, hotel, hostel, guest house. So how it works, it will read your slide content, understands it, your data, and it will suggest you the relative images. Now if you want to see, can you see here, there are various designs which is recommending you. Whichever you want, you can choose it based on your requirement. So similar way, when we get into the other slides, it will read your data, understands your data, and suggest you. Since I have used the previous slide, the similar design, it is suggesting the similar design. Now if you want to change it, that's up to you. Whichever the design you like it, you can choose it. If you see here in this slide, it is taking all the capital letters. In this slide, it is taking all the small letters. Here, understand the logic. Introduction. Now whenever you want to give cafe, can you see here, coffee mug and organic, right? It is green plant, it is showing on the hand. So something like that. Can you see here, it is showing introduction to the organic cafe. Now this image, if you really have to search for this kind of image, the quality of the image, it takes a lot of time. Since our designer is reading our data in the slide, understanding our data, and suggesting some images. So something like this, if you keep on checking for more designers, most of the times what you are looking for, you will get it. Now let me go to the Next slide. Can we see here? By default, it is suggesting me the concept with images. Okay, all those, whichever you want, you can choose it. Done. Now, let me get our menu. Menu means it is suggesting the, can you see here? It is suggesting various other images. All these are copyright free. Whatever our built-in AI functionality called designer is suggesting, not, no issues with copyright. So most of the times what happens, whatever the pics we download it from Google or else internet, there might be some pics have copyright issues. So but the whatever our designer feature generates will not have any copyright issues. Can you see here? Sourcing ingredients. Okay, in the recent update, the designer even adds animations and transitions as well. Now let me go to the other slide. Let me check for more designs. Okay, sustainability practice, and you can click on so for more designs. You will get it, whichever you think relevant for you, you can choose it. Again, whatever the designer is suggesting the ideas, anything can be edited or customized based on your requirement. Let me choose the another slide and update using. Now if you ask me, this entire presentation using built AI functionality called designer, if you have outline, you can create any PowerPoint presentation in less than 5 minutes. Okay, let me choose this community involvement. If you really have to get these images and align it and insert in the text, it takes a lot of time. But using our built-in AI functionality designer, it is just, you just have to select the slide and click on the designer. It will suggest you designer ideas, whichever you think relevant or suitable for your content, you can choose it. That's it. Now let me go to the another slide, call to action. Okay, can you see here? Now my PowerPoint presentation is done. So earlier we had a plain PowerPoint presentation. We are able to create or make it more beautiful using a functionality called designer. Now let us explore the other features of PowerPoint presentation. See, most of the times when we are creating any PowerPoint presentation, so I have seen in my experience many people struggle to get the infographics. So where do we get infographics? What is the infographics? So there are built-in infographics or built-in templates which are ready-madely available. So let me show you where we can go for that. You can click on new. Under new, can we see here templates? Search for online templates. If you are looking for any presentation, you can click on presentation, or if you are looking for any themes, you can look for themes, or you are looking for something like that, education, charts, diagrams, business, infographics. So if you take any PowerPoint presentation, so any brilliant PowerPoint presentation, you might see one or two infographics. So what is this infographic? Let me click on infographic. When I click on infographic, there are various infographics are available. So you can search for it. So let us say, let me search project deadline or project timelines. When I click on project timeline, can you see here? There are three infographics are which are available. So I can choose project milestone timelines or bold project timeline or timeline, whichever you think. You just type it, whichever are relevant infographics that will suggest you. Let me click on create. Once I click on create, can you see here? Project milestone Q1 2020 year. It is like a template, so you can update with your data. Similar way, I want something else. Okay, let me choose here roadmap. Roadmap. Can you see here? Various roadmap templates are available, infographics, whichever you think relevant for you, you can choose it. Now let me click on product roadmap. I'll click on it. Now if you see here, product roadmap, so it is like a template again. So each and everything you can update. Now what do you want to achieve in the month of April? Now for example, instead of this globe, I would like to replace with my own image. You can right click on it. Can you see here? From
Yes.
this device, or now I want to insert maybe apple. So Can we see here Apple? There are various pictures are available. You can replace it. So anything can be replaced or edited or customized. So it's all about you can download or search for the various infographics and download it, and which is relevant for our data, you can update it. Now let us get into the other Office 365 features. Okay, now let me go to PowerPoint presentation which we created. Now most of the times when we have data readily available, so we have beautiful option called dictate here. Whatever the language you want to speak, you can, this can type it for you. The same feature which is available in Outlook and Word as well. Now let me click on dictate. Now I cannot just type in the plain slide, so I have to choose the theme. Okay, now let me choose this. Now I'll click on dictate feature. When I click on dictate, whatever I speak, it will type it for me. I no need to sit and manually type it. If you see, maybe 20 years back we had a lot of data entry jobs. Now all those jobs have been taken off because we have all advanced tools where you just speak. You have headset, set up your headset and speak it. Whatever you speak, it will type it for you. Same feature is available in Outlook. When you want to write an email, you can use the dictate feature. And when you want to type some document, you have your document on handy or PDF, open it, you just read it, it will type it for you. Okay, this is one of the beautiful feature which is available in Office 365. Okay, now let me explore the other Office 365 features. Now I'll insert one more slide. Okay, now uh, I will go to insert. Under insert, for example, I would like to create a organization chart. Okay, organization chart. Now when I want to create an organization chart, let us say director or MD. Under MD I have manager. Okay, manager 1, manager 2. Under each manager I have AM 1 and AM2. I will copy paste the same thing. So how can we create organization chart using bullet points? That is something. Here I have updated data and the bullet points. You just need to select here. So under home ribbon, can you see there is an option called Smart Art Graphic? When you click on more Smart Art Graphic, you can choose whichever you want. List we have, process we have, cycle we have, hierarchy. I'm looking for an organization chart. Just click on it. That's it. Can you see here your organization chart got created? Now I want to make some changes or edit some text. How do we edit it? So you can adjust all this, whichever the color you want, you can choose it. Can you see here? Now again I can convert to text. Once I click on convert to text, it will come back. Now again you can make all the changes. Just click on infographics, more infographic. This time I want organization chart, that is hierarchy with photo. Okay, or something else, whichever the ones you have, you can choose it. Once you click on it, now you can also insert your photo or the whoever the respective photo. If you want, you can insert. Let me insert my photo if I have. Okay, let me click on it. So this is how you can create. Now if you think I wanted to change the layout, can we see here whichever the layout you want? Whenever you place a cursor on it, it will show you whichever you think you want it to update. You can choose it and change it. This is one of the beautiful feature where you can create any chart, any infographic, sorry, any graphic using bullet points to create this based on your requirement. Okay, now smart art graphic. Okay, now let us get into the other features. See, most of the times what happens when I want to present, now all these days we can just present sharing our screen, but there was no option where we can insert our camera inside the slide when I'm giving any presentation live. Now let me show you. Before that I have to switch off my camera in the Zoom. So let me switch off my camera. If dual camera, it will not support. Now let me go to insert. Can we see insert? Under there is an option called Cameo. So under Cameo, you want to insert in all the slides or only this slide. So I will click on all the slides. If you see here, now as soon as I insert my camera, it is inserting in the bottom of the in the one slide. If you want, you do not want, you can off and on. So let me keep it other side. So I'm just showing you an example. Now if you want to change this camera shape and all, you can change it. Whichever the shape you want, you can change it. Okay, if you want to blur it, each slide the way how you want, you can go to camera formats. There are various formats are available. Now even if you want to change the shape of your camera, you can also change it. So wherever you want, you can place a camera here. Now let me place it here, let me on it. Now I want to change the shape of this camera. Can we see here? Now I would like to make it as a triangular, rectangular, any heart symbol, whatever it is, you can make it here. Okay, let me select here. Okay, let me go here, camera format. Now can we see here, camera shape? Whichever the shape you want, you can choose it. Now this is the shape. Now when I go and start presenting my PowerPoint presentation, can you see here within the slide you can also see the video. So this is beautiful feature which is available again in Office 365. You can go to any slide, wherever you want, you can place a cameo, you can insert cameo feature and start presenting your presentation along with your video. This is again Office 365 feature. Now let me go back and switch on my zoom camera. Okay, uh, let me go back. This is again one of the beautiful feature which is available in Office 365. Now let me show you other features which are available. If you see here zoom, now for example I am presenting various slides. I wanted to summarize couple of slides. Can you see here zoom? Now summarize zoom, you can select the slides which you wanted to summarize. Now I want to summarize seventh, okay, sixth and eighth slide. I'll just click on insert. Can you see here both the slides have been inserted? It is like a summary, it is like a recap of both the slides if you wanted to revise. So this is also again beautiful feature which is available. Next, when you want to insert any audio video, so earlier we used to insert audio or video within the slide. So when we insert large size of videos, the your PowerPoint size will increase. So now we have a feature called online videos you can insert. So that online videos, it will support YouTube, it will support Microsoft OneDrive and SharePoint, Vimeo, SlideShare. So you just need to insert. Whenever you insert any what do you say, YouTube video, but it will play directly from, it is integrated from your YouTube to PowerPoint, but this video is not actually inserting. But whenever you click on play, this will play from your YouTube. Okay, it is just like a creating a embedded link. Okay, but this video is not actually inserting. Now you can change all these shapes going to the video format, whichever the shape you want, all those things. When you click on play, it will play from your YouTube. Can you see here? So this is one of the beautiful feature which is available in Office 365. Same thing with audio as well. If you want to insert any audios, yes, you can insert it. Now we have even screen recording. This one of the beautiful option which is available in Office 365. Now I want to record my screen, I want to create some e-learning modules, so I can use the screen recording along with voice. When I click on screen recording, now I can choose whichever the slide I want to. Okay, let me go back to the other window. Now for example, I can also select whichever the area I want to record, only that particular portion I can select it. Can we see here? Once I click on screen recording, so it says number 321 and it is starting recording. Now can you see here, time is running. Now that will go up. When you place a cursor in the middle here, it will come down. If you want to pause your screen recording, you can pause it. If you want to stop it, you can. Now if you want to record your screen without audio, you can switch off as well. Now let me click on pause. Now I have paused, then again I can start recording. It will continue. Can you see here 18, 19, 20? Now I'll stop. Once you stop, your whatever the portion you have recorded using screen recording, that video will be inserted within the slide. Now if you want this as a separate video, you can just right click on it. Can we see here, save media as, wherever you want media, let me save it here. Okay, media 1. Now that you can consider it as a video, you can play it. Let me go back to my downloads where I have saved. When I click on it, I can play this as video. Can you see here what is the portion I have selected? It is recording as a video. This is also one of the beautiful feature which is available in Office 365. Now, even if you want to insert any Power BI dashboards, you just have to copy paste the link here. This feature is also available in Office 365. So it will take, you just have to publish the Power BI dashboard. You copy paste that URL here. Your dashboard will be inserted within the slide. That will work as an interactive dashboard. You can use all the filters or selections and everything. Okay. Now let us get into the other features. So what are all the other features are available? Okay, so other features, when we get into the slideshow, there are beautiful features are available. Usually when we are presenting something, okay, so we don't see any subtitles. Now in the Office 365, we have beautiful AI functionality. Can we see here? Always use subtitles. Now I'll just click on always use subtitles. And what is the language setting? Now which is the language you want to use it? Now spoken language is English, and subtitle language, which language you want, English to English you want, or English to Hindi you want, any language, whichever the language you want to choose it. Now where do you want, bottom of the slide or top of the slide or below slide or above slide, wherever you want you can choose it. Now I'll choose bottom. So whenever we go for movie we do see subtitles, right? Now let me get into the slideshow mode. When I go to the slideshow mode, this takes few seconds because it has to translate from whatever you speak, that should be translated to the other language. Can you see here, it is translating, it is a live, this is a AI built-in functionality which works. Okay, this is one of the beautiful feature. So not only Hindi, any language you can use it. Now along with this, and we also have rehearse with coach. When you want to present something, you can also use, you can rehearsal with coach. Now let me put rehearse with coach. Now when I click on it, start rehearsing, I can rehearse myself. Okay, it is rehearsing now how many slides and what are all the uh, pillars you are using, any repetitive words you are using. Once you start explaining how many seconds time you took, all those it will give. When I click on it, that will generate a report, rehearsal report. Can you see here, total time spent, how many slides, and your pace is just right. Keep it up. Do you have any pillars used? No. So this is the one pillar which I used. Okay, nice work. So like this you can practice by yourself, so you can rehearse and you'll get all the statistics. All these are happening in seconds. Okay, how is it possible? All because of built-in AI functionality. Okay, now also what are all the other features are available. Now when I go to the slideshow mode, so earlier we used to use some lighter to highlight something, but those features are available here only. Can you see here, laser point? If you wanted to point out something, you just have to place a cursor in the slideshow mode here, little bottom. And if you want to pen, if you want to explain something about your slide and all, you can use the pen. And also whichever the color you want, you can choose it. Now if you want to highlight something, now I want to highlight particular text or particular point, whatever within the slide, we can use all these. Now if you want summary, for example, I am in the particular slide, I want to get into the 20th slide or any slide, you just need to click on summary. You can just choose the whichever the slide you want to jump into. Usually what people do, they'll use arrow keys to move from one slide to another slide. Instead of that, you can just click on summary, so that will summarize all your slides, and whichever the slide you want to get into, the you can get in. Now if you wanted to zoom out something, for example, I want to zoom out this particular text. When I click on it, that will highlight in a bigger screen. Now when I click on it, it will come back to the normal. We can also zoom out. And subtitles, which we already discussed, by default if you want, you can set up for particular slide. If you want, you just have to click on the little one subtitle. And if you want cameo features, so let me click off cameo feature. If you want to insert, yes, since I'm on the other camera, zoom camera on, so I cannot insert now. And there are other features. Now I want to insert a blank screen, I want to explain something. Okay, blank screen or white screen. When I click on black screen, okay, I will get one black slide where I can start explaining, or I can use this as a blackboard or whiteboard, whichever you want, you can use it. Okay. Now, these are all the some of the other features. Now, whatever the changes I have made, if I want to save it or discard, I can do that. Okay. Now, recording, which we already explained. Under review, for example, sustainability, I would like to insert a new image about sustainability, or I would like to translate this text from one to another. Can you see here? Sustainability practice, I will select it. It is the detector language is English. Now, whichever the language I want to change it. Okay, let me change it to German. Can you see here? Whichever the language. Okay, let me choose this to Telugu. Can you see here? So it will convert your selected text from one language to another language. Like this, you can choose it. Now I want to insert my, that will be inserted from one language to another language easily. Now, let me see, eco-friendly. I would like to insert some image which is relating to the eco-friendly. Now what do we do? Usually we'll take this eco-friendly to the Google, and I want to search something about eco-friendly. Can we see here? Select that particular sentence or word, just click on search. Once you click on search, it will search for related information about that particular word. So within here, you can see within the slide, you could see it is taking little time. Okay, let me click on it. Eco-friendly. So we'll get it here. In case if you wanted to find for related images and all, you will get it here, media. Let me choose the different word, composing. Let me click on search. When I click on search, the relating to that particular word, it will give you what is the meaning, what are all the synonyms of it, and it will give everything about that word, and it will also give you relevant images for that particular word. Not sure why it is taking little time here. Yes, you can also check it in your system. It will show you. Okay, next, view. So under view, for example, I want to insert a logo or something. So how do we insert? Now I want to insert logo in all of the slides. Let me take and import again my outline here. So I wanted to show you. Now I want to make my headings in the common color. So instead of changing, let us say I want to make all the headings in one color, one format, or anything for that matter. I would like to insert one logo or anything. How do we do? If I have to insert in all the 10 slides, it takes a lot of time, and also I may not get the same field, same color and same background, whatever it is. Now we have a beautiful option called slide master. What is the slide master? Whatever the changes you make in the slide master, it will be reflected in all the slides. Now let me choose the heading. Now whichever the color I want, so let me take to the color. So I'll choose this color, and I will, let me also insert some image. So I will insert not from this. Let me insert from online images. So online images, I will type Shine.com. Now Shine.com or Shine, whichever the relevant. Okay, Shine logo, I will type Shine logo. Okay, so logo is we are not getting. Let us assume that this is the logo of Shine. I'll insert. So I will keep it in one slide. One side I'll keep it. This is my company logo. So I have inserted in slide master. Okay, understand here. Okay. Now I'll close my slide master. How do we close here? Go here and close it. Now if you see here, can you see? For all the slides, it is inserted. So whatever the changes you make in the slide master, it will reflect in all the slides. Now what is this integrated Copilot? Now let me choose. Okay, so can you see here integrated Copilot? When I click on integrated Copilot, if we have any reference document, you can create from this that reference document, but again that should be saved in your OneDrive. And create presentation about, so organic cafe, right? So organic cafe, I'm just typing, I'm just giving organic cafe. So click on enter. So this will take few seconds. It will create a brilliant PowerPoint presentation considering all the relevant data and high quality or high resolution images. Now it is creating, still working on it. It takes few seconds. We should be patient enough. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, please post it in the Q&A section. So I'm going to answer all the questions. Can you see here? Your PowerPoint presentation is ready. So it took maybe I would say less than a minute. If you still want to make changes, you can use the designer also has the other layout options to consider. So I'll just put it. I'll go to slideshow mode. That's it. Can you see the resolution of the images? It took less than a minute to create PowerPoint presentation. This is again integrated Copilot. If you have integrated Copilot,
How can we
yes.
integrate Copilot in PowerPoint?
So how can we integrate Copilot? You have to subscribe to the other licensing. So once you have licensing, you have to pay somewhere 35,500. So you have to buy the licensing. Once you buy the subscription of Copilot, so you have to go to account. So once you purchase the email ID, whichever the email ID registered, you have to click on update license. Once you click on update license, then you have to restart your system. Once you restart your system, you could able to see this Copilot feature. So
Are
which
there
will
any other AI tools which we can integrate free?
no. So there are chat GPT add-ins are available. So those may help you in Excel and all, but not great extent in PowerPoint.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is all about. I would like to cover it in 45 minutes. Now it's time for Q&A. So let me take the questions from everyone. Okay, I'm
Kapil
having
also
one
has
query.
asked a question.
So please type your queries. Okay. Does it require editing? So not sure which one you are talking about. Maybe you are talking about designer. So designer not require editing. It will read the content whatever you have it in your slide and understand and give you.
But we
Mm,
can eventually customize it.
yes. So in this AI time, PowerPoint is future or so in this AI time, PowerPoint is the future or not? So I would say that see most of the corporates are using Microsoft PowerPoint because it will come as a package. If you wanted to take any other third-party tools, the costing is very expensive and the data security is not there in the. That is the reason most of the companies use Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, the feature yes, we can use the integrated Copilot to create all your brilliant PowerPoint presentations.
So
Okay.
few questions are written in Q&A section also.
Okay, let me, yeah. So can we use the AI tool? Yes, I showed you how to use the AI tool. Okay, let me get into the Q&A. Now, how to come images? Please tell me process. So how to come images? uh, how to
I mean,
insert
yeah,
images. I
insert
think
images.
images, when you go to PowerPoint, any image, so you can go to insert option. Under insert, from this device or from mobile device or stock images. Now I want to insert image, so I can go here, stock images. So there are built-in images are available, whichever the image you want to insert. Okay, let me insert beautiful romantic image here. Yes, you could see here, you can insert like that. Okay. um, Next, is this AI PowerPoint is the feature which we already answered, done. And can we make PowerPoint by Canva? Yes, we can make PowerPoint by Canva using Canva is also recently taken over by Microsoft. Yes, you can also use. There are free features and paid features also available. Yes, you can use. Next, how can we create company monthly details using Copilot? So, how can we create company? Okay, now the company monthly details and all, you can save it in your OneDrive. Then you can click on it. Can we see here? Click on Copilot. So you have to select the file, whichever the file. If you see here, create a presentation from file. Once you click on file, you can select Organic Cafe is the right which we created. So I'll just click on it. Now click on enter. So what it does, it will read your data within the file, and it will create PowerPoint presentation. So
So
this will
can
take.
it read an Excel file also?
Excel file, yes. If it is too many numericals, so you may not get the exactly what you are looking for. If it is a text, it can easily generate it. Now, can you see here
Can we
the
create
same?
a graph using Excel data through
Yes.
AI?
Again, in the Excel itself, there is a functionality called in the last webinar which we covered. So there is a functionality called uh, analyze data. Again, this is whenever you select any numerical data. So when you click on analyze data, by default that will create. Maybe let me show you if we have any some relevant data how that will work. Okay, I'm taking some sample data. Let us say, let me take this data. Now I'll just click on analyze data. So this is again built-in AI functionality. So similar way how we have designer feature in PowerPoint, it will suggest you when you click on it, it will create both pivot table and pivot chart together. So this is also AI functionality which will create charts for your data. Okay.
Okay.
What is the next question? Okay, the production daily details which we save, but we want presentation using PPT. Is it possible, sir? Yes, it is possible. You should save your file in the OneDrive. Then you should have integrated Copilot. You select that file and ask Copilot to prepare. It will prepare. Okay, so any other questions we have?
So that's all the questions we had from the audience.
So we have another 8 minutes. If you have any questions,
Audience, we
feel.
request you to write your questions if you have any. So, sir,
Yeah.
is there any last piece of advice you would like to give to your audience who is using AI with PowerPoint?
So I would say that you talk to any AI tool as if you are talking to your close friend. So that will give you brilliant results. Okay. So it is like a sequence of questions you ask. You no need to ask every time new question. So it will store whatever the questions you ask, and whenever you ask follow-up questions, it will give you the relevant results. So I would say that for anything for that matter, start using AI tools. Either it's Copilot or Chat GPT or Bard or Gemini, whatever it is. So you can save a lot of time and you will get brilliant results. For example, simple, I want to take a leave. Okay, so I would like to apply uh, 20 days leave for my brother wedding from what do you say 16th Jan 2025 to okay 2025. Okay, please create a email draft which I can send to my boss for approval. I just gave prompt. Okay, if your prompt is very clear, can you see here subject leave application for my brother's wedding. Dear boss, you can put your dear boss name. I hope it is giving exactly. See, 20 days I gave from 16th. It is calculating 20 days and giving the till my brother's wedding, this important event for my family. How brilliant it is. If you send such a brilliant email, no boss will reject your leave. He'll definitely approve. Okay. So I mean to say that start using all AI tools for anything for that matter. It is not just for PowerPoint, anything. If you want to write an email, or if you want to draft something, or if you wanted to summarize some data, or anything for that matter, try to use AI tools as much as you can. Okay, again, just check with your company policies. So some third party AI tools are not supposed to be used, because if you are using them for any confidential data and all, you might be in trouble. Make sure that it is officially allowed for you to use it in your organization.
Great, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for such an engaging session on using PowerPoint with AI. Your expertise has provided our audience with practical tips to enhance their presentations and streamline their workflow using AI tools. To our audience, I hope you found this session as valuable as I have. Please take a moment to fill out our feedback form we have shared with you on the chat section. Thank you so much, sir, for such an incredible session again.
Shubhangi, I think we have a couple of questions here. Let me answer before we
Yes,
close.
sir, sure, sure.
So, can we use Gamma dot app instead of Microsoft PowerPoint? Yes, you can absolutely use the Gamma dot app, but again, the free version you can use only up to 10 slides. Okay, there are some credits you will get, I think 400 or 500 credits. Until that, you can use, and if you want to go for more slides, yes, you have to take the subscription. Okay, then how can we use sales hour? How can
For
sales
freelancing
for
reasons.
freelancing reasons? Okay, so maybe I would say that you can ask chat gpt or copilot. That will give you all the points how you can increase your sales or create powerpoint presentation, all those things. Then you will get the relevant content. You can prepare a powerpoint presentation and go and present it. But again, either you want to sell services or you want to sell product or whatever it is, depends on all that, you can create a content. Okay, so that's it from my side. So thank you very much for attending. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Thank you so much.